What up, guys? It's Marty. Hey, guess what I got for you out there today? Well, guys. So, I was recently in Corvallis, near the home of Oregon State University, and they have a Crumble's cookies there. Now, I went there to look for a bed frame because I need a bed frame for a queen size bed. Hey, if anybody out there wants to send me a queen size mattress or a queen size bed frame, P.O. Box 1221. Newport, Oregon, 97365, United States of America. Who knows? Maybe that some company out there wants to send me one. Anyway, guys, so I'm in Corvallis, and I was there because they had a Chick-fil-A. Now, I was hopeful that Chick-fil-A was going to get built and everything, but, it's still in the construction. So I stopped by the Crumble's cookie and everything, and, so went to Crumble's cookies, and I got a little gripe, guys, So, I'm at the Crumble's cookie, and I say, hey, can I just get one cookie? Because if you're unaware, you gotta order, even though you're standing in person, you gotta order on the little iPad dilly and everything. And I only saw 3-pack for the lowest option, and I'm like, hey, can I just get one cookie? And they're like, no, we only sell 3-packs. But then, bam, they come in their own little box. They don't come in a 3-pack box, they come in a single box. So I think I might have got on that and everything, but don't really know, but 3 cookies were almost $20. I think it was 16 or $17 for 3 cookies. So it's kind of ridiculous. But, hey, if you got that money and everything, one day, hopefully, I can get to the point where I have that FU money. And, I can just go into a place and be like, hey, that looks nice. I want that. And just, cop it and everything. Because, doesn't everyone want to get to that point where you're just like, hey, walk into the store and you're like, hey, creatine gummies. Yeah, I want some of those. I'll just pick these up. I don't care what the price is. I'm going to buy it, I got that money, so maybe one day. Especially if you want to keep eating Crumble's cookies. Because, like I said, guys, Crumble's cookies, expensive, guys, expensive. So moderation is key. And good for me, there's not a Crumble's cookie in my area because, I'd probably end up, racking up a lot of debt with the Crumble's cookies. But anyways, without further ado, bam! That's what we got. Now, this one thing right here is the, let's see, what do they call this? They call this the chocolate cake butter cookie. You see? So, if you're want to know, I tried out the churro cookie and the blue raspberry cookie. I already did reviews about those two, so check them out if you like. But, this one right here is a chocolate one. Now, guys, take a look at this. I'm not sure how much these are a piece. I think they're around $6 a piece. But they're pretty hefty. They better be for a $6 cookie. But, moderation, guys. Because, it can't be an everyday occurrence unless you got that money. And also, unless you're hitting the gym all the time, because it's one thing to have the money for the cookie, but then it's also another thing if you're going to be fitness and everything. I mean, maybe if you're like Dwayne The Rock Johnson and hitting the gym all the time, you could probably have these, but it'd still be once in a while because, you don't want to end up being some sumo wrestler size because, hey, you know who Ozempic biggest enemy is? Crumble's cookie. But who really knows, guys? Anyway, let's see how it tastes. Alright, guys. That's pretty rich and everything. Now, I heard Walmart has a Crumble's cookie dupe and everything. I haven't tried it. Don't foresee myself trying it, but since I got the Crumble's cookie, I was like, hey, I better get something to even this out. So you know what I got, guys? That new Diet Cherry Coke. So, because you guys know, hey, it evens it out. So, oh yeah, guys. If you like yourself cherry Coke and you don't want the sugars, hey, get you that limited edition Diet Cherry Coke. Also, check out the review I did about Diet Cherry Coke versus zero sugar Cherry Coke. Which one will be supreme? Review on that coming soon. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Keep spreading good vibes on. Oh, and bam, fresh service. But you gotta have that money, guys. You gotta have that money. And also, like I said, moderation, because even if you got that money, this definitely shouldn't be an everyday occurrence, because, I don't know the nutrition facts on this, but it can't be good for you guys. Can't be good for you. So, moderation is key, because, health equals wealth. So if you got the wealth, but you don't got the health, well, that don't matter, because that's just going to be like, hey, if you wait until like your retirement age and you got all this money, but you got like not good health, well, what good is the money going to do for you and everything? So you guys know, I'll leave you with this. There's never been a hearse hauling a U-Haul. Marty out. Burp.